We are one day away from jury selection beginning in Karen Reed's second murder trial.
Yeah, the first one ended in a mistrial last summer, setting the stage this spring for a replay of the high-profile case. Our NBC 10's John Maroney joining us live in Dedham tonight with a look at how this second trial stacks up to the first. John.
Priscilla, late this afternoon, Judge Beverly Cannoni gave limited approval for use of the third-party culprit defense. It's a change from the first trial, one of many in this high-profile case.
The prosecution has to tie to a much greater extent, if they want a conviction, the vehicle impacting in some way with John O'Keefe.
Karen Reed's retrial is getting underway. She's pleaded not guilty to hitting and killing her boyfriend John O'Keefe with her SUV after a night of drinking. Her first trial ended in a hung jury.
We're going to see a much heavier prosecution case on the drinking, the driving, and the deadly consequences.
Judge Beverly Cannoni says with proper evidence, the defense can identify Brian Albert and Brian Higgins as third-party culprits, but not Colin Albert, as was the case in the first trial. Reed's attorneys say they're responsible for killing O'Keefe and framing Reed.
It is the defendant who wants to put them there and responsible for the death of John O'Keefe.
Special prosecutor Hank Brennan is new to the case and has streamlined the state's presentation.
What you're going to see is a highly effective prosecutor trying the case as he sees it in order to obtain a conviction. And I think it's likely to be reasonably well received by the jury.
Attorneys Alan Jackson, David Yannetti, and Elizabeth Little successfully kept their client from getting convicted the first time. They've been joined by Robert Alessi and Victoria George, an alternate juror turned defense attorney.
I wonder now who's in charge of the defendant's team and how that will play out ultimately before the jury.
This is the questionnaire for the jury. It's 3 pages with 40 questions and could make the selection process lengthy.
I expect it to take the better part of 3 weeks here.
Now, more than 200 potential jurors are expected here tomorrow morning for the start of jury selection. Hundreds of others have been scheduled for the rest of the week. Well, I've been Dedham, John Maroney, NBC 10 Boston.